So it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. Good evening to all my amazing choosing one up there. I truly appreciate, I truly appreciate from the deep of my heart, and I wish my mom and my siblings, my cousins, all of them are here. I will just do it. I will just hold them, the way we do used to hold each other. Those days when I was with my parents, me and my sister, we would type rope like this, in the corner of our cloth, we will type rope. We will be looking for who will do what, who will run, and who will drag the best. You know what I'm saying? I will have tied all of them together, joined to me, and said, we truly appreciate. You know what I'm saying? So I have something special for you today. Listen, they counted you nobody. They called you as nobody. They see you as nobody. They regretted, or they neglected you. They do all sorts of things to make you feel less of yourself. But I'm here to tell you, soon and very soon there will be the same people that will call you boss. You won't understand. You know the world we are living. When people see you, they will look at you and see and look and then and do or conclude that nothing good will come out of you. This is what they call Joseph, by the way. This is what they look as David is. That is why when they were in the battlefield, they refused to appoint him as one of the soldiers. But the issue is this: when Joseph win the battle, when he killed Goliath, people were shouting boss. In not that word, they were shouting David killed 10,000. Saul, who was the king, killed 1,000. That simply means that Saul is not the boss. Yes, you can be king, but that does not give you the audacity that you are a royal priesthood or you are a peculiar and a holy generation. So the fact truth is this: David was a boss after he win the battle. All of them who counted you as nobody, who look you as someone who is not going to make something out of life, soon and very soon, there will be the same people that will start to call you boss. Because what God is going to do is not only going to shock you, it's going to rewrite your history. Yes, they look at you and said nothing good will come out of you. They look at you and said nothing nice will come out of you. They look at you and said nothing useful will come out of your life. But I'm here to rewrite that history. I'm here to tell you that soon and very soon, that those who counted you out will soon do it. Can't you? And we still be asking you, can we be the partaker of that boss? Can we be the partaker? You yourself will be like, why are you calling me boss? When you do used to count me as a failure, when you do used to count me as nobody, when you do used to count me as a what, as a non-entity. Listen, all those people, those who they are telling you, you are not going to succeed. Very soon, those who counted you out will soon call you in. Those who look at you and say, this one is automatically not useful. This one is not spiritually useful, academically useful, in and out not useful, and because of that they count you out. But I'm here to shock you, bro. They will still count you in. It doesn't matter how many there are. It doesn't matter where they come from. But the fact truth is this: they will soon count you in. You know what I'm saying? They will soon count you in. Because as many as they are, that did all that they have done and said nothing good will come out of you. And they said, no need of arguing with him, no need of being a friend with him, no need of celebrating sunsets with him. It's not going to do something good. But I'm here to tell you, they will soon start to call you boss. After David have shoot that support like this, I was thinking that David was, imagine the way he killed the bear in the bush. The way he killed the animal in the bush, it was just like, where's my sword? Where's it? Where's my, he did it. And when he looked at Goliath, imagine someone like me now, imagine someone like me trying to fight, how will I put it, the tallest man in the world, and the strongest man, and I'm standing like this, having that boldness, even only the only shoe, one of his shoe I cannot even carry. And I'm starting, I said, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to bury you. It's not David that speak. It was God inside David. You know, there are some certain things people don't understand spiritually. When David was standing with Goliath, it was not David that was there. David is already gone. The spirit of David was not there. The soul of David was not there. The only thing people were figuring out, it was just the body. But the person that was standing spiritually is God himself. How can you tell me that the strongest man in the days of Saul, and Saul was so tall that Saul was afraid to stand, and David, who was like me, that only one of his finger will flee the way. He just stand like this and look at that. It was God that was standing. When Saul said to him, wear this garment, wear this one, wear this one. Joseph, he looked at it. No, I am the Lord your God. You can't command me to wear garment. Yes, you may call me failure, but your garment cannot cover my what you called me. Yes, you may call me nobody, but the garment you give me cannot cover the glory that I bear. I am the Lord. I have did it in the old. I am still doing it. When David carried the shoe and the cloth or the garment, he was able to walk. Why? Because God don't walk with our materialistic. He don't walk with our garment. He don't care how beautiful the garment you wear may be, or how ugly the garment you wear may be. But what matters to God is that it is time for it to use you. People think that when David stand, David was just there. That's what I'm telling you. People who called you nobody, who counted you as a failure, will soon start to call you boss. Because God is going to stand in your way. That thing that make them to call you failure, that thing that they look and say you are nobody, God is about to do what to stand. When David stand, it was God that was standing. When he released it, God released the arrow. He said the arrow that fly, but the one that shooted by the night, it will not conjure me. When he released it, it was the arrow of God that was released, not the catapult. It was not physical that David killed Goliath. It was spiritual and appear physical. My brothers, listen. People who look at you physical and say you are nobody, imagine they see what is inside you spiritually. They will change their tongue. Imagine they view that deep thing inside your soul, spirit and mind. They will automatically overnight change their tongues. The issue is this: people don't look at spiritually to classify it and to do what? To conclude. They just look at physically and said, no, you are never, you can't be like God, you can't be in a rebel. You can't be with rebel. We don't want you. But when David stand, he said, I remember what God did in the old. I remember what he have done in the old. Yes, he is the God of Abraham, the God of Moses, the Isaac and Jacob. He is the same God who saved Daniel in the flame. He is the same God who appeared. Well, do you think that it is easy for you to carry a catapult and say, it was God that was speaking? It's not David. When David was moving, it was not David. It is just God that people are. That's why they said David killed 10,000. But Saul killed what? 1,000. You can't use God. You can't say David killed 1,000, God killed 2,000. No. That is to tell you that there's something big about God. Listen, all of them who have counted you out, who have said, hey, you are a failure, you are this. My brother, imagine they see what was inside you. Imagine they see that there's something inside you that they can't view out. My brother, there's something deep inside you that many people who called you those names, many people who mock at you, who laugh at you, who refuse to support you, that soon they will start to call you Oga Boss, Boss Lady. You know, so we ask when? Like those days when I was in primary school, I was too small. And my sister is, big like me. And my sister is too what? She's too ash. If you call her that name, she will rush you. Don't care whether you beat her. Then he come to a point where I was so stubborn. Being small and you are stubborn, it looks so happy. The whole children in the community, around us, they gather and change my name. And that make me to be humble. You know, that bring me to a point where I start to respect them so that they will not call me that name. You know what I'm saying? So what am I trying to tell you is this. The truth is this. They will soon start to call you boss. Yes, they called you a failure. They called you all those names. But the truth is this. They were unable to figure out that there's something deep inside you, which God have not yet opened. But sooner and later, they will realize whom they are calling failure. The title will soon will change. So they look at you and say, yeah, you are a failure, you are this, you are. But soon and very soon, those who counted you out will force themselves to call you boss. You know what I'm saying? So many of them will do what? We soon realize whom they are calling as a failure. May God bless you. And remember, don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up the bell. At any time, your small boy, K. Samson, do what? Upload video, you'll be the first to see it. You know I love you, and I will keep loving you. May God bless you. Remain blessed.